Well, I can't have it both ways, can I? You know, I got sticking here when I talked about how we dominated games and never won. You know, and I think it's important. You know, as I said a while ago, the honeymoon period is over. I've got to start winning, and the team's got to start winning. And you know, if you look at the amount of players we've brought in, it's my team now. And when you take over an organisation, you're sometimes working with somebody else's players, and it takes a little bit of a while to transition. You know, and we had a multi-step plan to try and transition into the team that I want to be stood on the sidelines and accountable for. And I think when we got all the injuries and the sale of certain players generated the space on the roster and the finance to be able to bring in the likes of Eddie Edward, Maxim Tissot, Ryan Williams, Jamar Dixon, you know, Tommy Stewart, and you know you can see the quality in the team now, and the confidence in the team is absolutely brimming. And I think, you know, that's 2 games in a row we've got our noses in front with that, you know, with the front 2 have been absolutely outstanding. They've got the noses in front, and then they've put on a defensive masterclass after that.
You've been using a new formation lately, so I was just curious what kind of inspired you to use that, and what strengths did you find?
Well, I don't really. For me, it was I don't really believe in formations. I believe in principles, really, and I think you've got to be able to adapt. You know, keep your principles, but adapt to maximise your chances of winning. And I think, you know, there might be times this season where we go back to a back 4, but our principles will always be the same. We try and move the ball quick. We try and run in behind, and we try and get between the lines. We try and counter press, work hard, and you know, if we get our noses in front, then we try and lock up shop. No matter what formation we're playing.
You must have been pleased with some of the performances tonight. Giselle looked really impressive, didn't
fantastic,
he?
You know. But there's you know, Carolina had 24 hours more rest than us. We played in 100-degree heat at 5 o'clock in Jacksonville. So, you know, I think every single one of them deserves great amount of credit for digging so deep to get those 3 points. They earned every single one of them. And you know, there is individuals that maybe performed, you know, or will catch the limelight more than others, but I think every single one of them, to a man, gave absolutely everything and left everything on the pitch.
Now you've got another game coming up.
For sure, soon. Yeah. So I'll go and we'll enjoy it tonight. We'll get the guys in tomorrow to recover, and then it really is a case of you know, when we lost, we didn't get too down. You know, if you guys were about here, there was a great spirit in the camp. Everybody was happy. They believed in what we were trying to achieve. They knew it would take time. And we never got too down when we lost. You know, we still believed in what we were doing, and we're not going to get too excited when we win. It's only one game. It's only 3 points. You know, we've only won 3 points, so we've got to go recover, and then we've got to get another 3 points. It only really matters. The next game's the only one that matters. One before doesn't matter.
You didn't play de Guzman tonight. Was that a hangover from
Well, not really a hangover. I mean, he's 35. He's someone that you can't. You know, he's so important to us on and off the field that we don't want to. We've got to be respectful to him. You know, at 35 years of age, it's with the amount of work that he put in against Jacksonville, and the travel and the heat that he played in. I think it was important to be respectful to Julian and give him a night off tonight, and then have him fresh for the game on Saturday.
Pizer took some nasty knocks. Is he okay?
Pizer's always okay.
Well, all right.
You know, he's got so much experience and great game management. Yeah. You know, he takes the sting out of games, and he took a nasty one on the shin. To be fair, he's got a cut all down his shin, so he earned his points tonight.
With the injuries last in the spring season and now, are you kind of at the depth of the squad that you prefer for this kind of?
You know, we might bring in one more. I think we've got the option to bring in one more. We might do that. But Timbo will be back for Saturday. You know, Olbasi's only a couple of weeks away. Bruno's only 3 or 4 weeks away, so we don't really need any more. As I said, it's taken, you know, the players that I've got here now, every single one of them is my type of player. and we don't need any more. We just need to keep improving this group of players and keep trying to win games.